Hey everyone, Tim the Collect Jurassic here with another Jurassic World toy unboxing, and this one is epic. Literally, it's the Epic Battle Pack, this huge gift set that's on sale, exclusive at Target right now from Mattel. Comes with 3 figures, T-Rex, Giga, and Therizinosaurus. And the box art on this thing is kind of everything about it. Of course, there's a exclusive figure that comes inside that I'll get to here in a second, but the box art is just so cool. I mean, granted, the figures inside, a lot of collectors already have, but they repackaged them in something that's actually pretty awesome. Includes this original artwork on the front. This isn't like, you know, renders we see on t-shirts and stuff like that. This is like actual original art for this toy. We have T-Rex over here roaring against the tree line. Looks really cool. We also have Giganotosaurus kind of taking up most of the front, but it is sort of like the new big baddie. I love the slash marks on its arm too. So Therizinosaurus. I mean, this artwork is crazy detailed too, which is really cool. And then you also have Therizinosaurus here. Love the little foot picking up and everything. It's got the eyeball, not the blind eye, like the regular eye, like the toy. So all of them fighting off, facing off for the big final battle at the end of Jurassic World Dominion. The big ring there too. So straight out of the movie, this set is just, it's huge. It's like, I mean, it's bigger than the Dreadnoughtus box for one thing. It's just a massive package. In addition to like the character or the dinosaur art in front, you also have a little peek at Giganotosaurus inside. Of course, the other figures are somewhere in there too. We also have a peek at Ellie Sattler. Only way to get her right now is this set. You can see her in there, and of course, we'll get her out inside, but they give you a peek at that figure, as well as Giga, alongside this gorgeous artwork. So let's go ahead and turn the box around before we open it up, because of course we'll be unboxing it. Inside you got Therizinosaurus, Sound Slashing Therizinosaurus, Strike and Roar Giganotosaurus, and Thrash and Devour T-Rex. So all these guys are electronics. They come with batteries, all that good stuff. So you get those 3 electronic dinosaurs, and you also get Dr. Ellie Sattler over here. So a lot of toys in this box, and we're definitely going to be opening it up and getting them all out and taking a look. Let's go ahead and open it up. Inside is a bunch of dinosaurs wrapped in tissue paper. How about that? With Giga not wrapped in tissue paper. Let's go ahead and let's see, we got instructions here. Don't think we need the instructions. I'm pretty sure I know how to use these toys. All right, there we go. So go ahead and carefully unwrap Therizino here. Got her claws all. It's funny. Just kind of praying in the box there, hoping someone takes it out. And this thing shouldn't make any noise outside the box because they have the plastic tie-in here, which is going to prevent the electronics from going off. Just trying to get its claws adjusted here. There we go. All right. Kind of get it sort of in a pose like the movie, right? And then we're going to pull that, and now it'll... Very cool. So there's Therizinosaurus, looking great. We'll go ahead and get all of them out before we talk about them. So let's go ahead and hit Rex up next. There's Rexy with her tissue paper on. Wow, this thing's got a lot of stuff in it. Okay, go ahead and pull her tissue paper off, and there she is. Put her feet in the right spot. You can pull out her plastic tab, and she'll do her roar too. Love it. All right, that's 2 out of 3. Giga should be really easy to do. Whew. There's Giga. Good old Giga. Go ahead and take its plastic piece out. And then that just leaves us with... I was kind of hoping I was going to save this box when I'm done, but I've kind of had to mangle it pretty good just to get the big figures out. And then let's go ahead and arrange them up over here. Got Giga, T-Rex, Therizino, and last but not least, we have Ellie Sattler here. And the plastic doesn't look like she's held into anything. That's what's funny to me, is that they didn't go through any great lengths to hold her in the box. Come on, Ellie, you can do it. Oh, fingers out of there. Whew. Wow, that took a while. everybody. That took a while to get all that stuff out. So if there's any parents watching buying this for their kids, know that your kids are going to be chomping at the bit the entire time as you try to open up these toys. But here's the whole set out of the box, recreating again that final scene in the movie where we have, I think it's basically starts off with Giga, right? Or no, it starts off with T-Rex. So we'll start off with the T-Rex as far as our review goes. This is the Thrash and Devour T-Rex, and it lives up to its name. It thrashes and devours. It thrashes by moving its tail, makes it go back and forth, and then it devours by pressing this button back here on the tail. Wow. It's really sensitive. Press the button on the tail. It's gonna roar. Has a couple different roars too. If you look inside, it has a nice big hollow mouth that lets you literally open and swallow and chew other humans, chew other dinosaurs. But it's a really cool figure of the Rex. Excellent detail on it. Look at that thing. It looks gorgeous. Eyes really pop out. I love how they have these rubber teeth, so that you can really be rough with this dinosaur on other dinosaurs, and you won't be worrying about scratching the other dinosaur with, the teeth or anything like that. Just really, really nice. Nice plastic detailing on the tail inside. And this one's got painted claws, which I think is really slick looking. You can see the claws all painted up over there. Nice darker color that goes down the body. And articulation wise, it's got arms that move, it's got feet that move. They do not move independent of one another, they move together because of the action feature. So you can't move one leg in front of the other, which is kind of a small downside to this one, that you can't move the tail. Of course, all the articulation from the hip on is all tied to the action feature. But it is a really cool toy. Really fun one. So that's T-Rex. Of course, the T-Rex comes out, and our heroes think that they're done for because the T-Rex is about to attack them. But then Giga comes, and then they start fighting. And this is what is this? This is not the Stomp and Strike Giganotosaurus. The what's the name of this thing? Let me check the back of the box. Strike and Roar. Strike and Roar Giganotosaurus. So what Strike and Roar Giganotosaurus does is exactly that. It strikes and it roars. It's got a button on the back, this big button right here that lets it. So it does kind of thrashes around, and then there's another button on it that makes its mouth open. So it's got a really cool action feature too. Another loud action feature, right? One of the things that people hold against this toy is that you can't pose it straight on, but they always have it kind of posed off, hanging down. It does look a little silly when you do that. But what I like to do, a little trick, is you can literally just kind of move it up like this and set it on the hinge, and then it more or less, it's not perfectly straight, but it's in a nice neutral pose then. So that's just a little hack for you there. But yeah, this figure's awesome. I've always loved this one. Again, people don't like this for its action feature, but I think it's great. It's got really cool tail that's just kind of, it's articulated for the sake of it being articulated. And then, of course, the detailing throughout all the stripes. The face looks incredible. Looks like Giga to me. It's got those rubber teeth, just like Rex, that let it, bite on other toys without any kind of paint damage or anything. It's got this really cool marbling effect with the plastic that goes throughout that just adds a little bit of extra texture. You also have painted claws, which you love to see that. At least I do. So it's a really nice figure overall. And it stacks up really nicely against the T-Rex here too. You can see they're very similar in size. T-Rex's head is actually a little bigger for whatever reason. I'm not quite sure what the deal is with that. Probably to get the human figures that go in there to kind of fall in without trouble. So, but other than that, I mean, they're ready to fight against each other, just like they do in the movie. And they both have the roaring feature, which is super fun. So they can... Pretty cool, right? So as we know in the movie, they fight. Giga, destroys T-Rex, and the Giga's about to come for our heroes, right? It's fighting the T-Rex. Then what happens? We have the Biosyn helicopter waiting to take off. This is from the helicopter pack, which you can watch the review of on my channel. Awesome little toy, little Biosyn toy. But inside, you know, she shoots the flare out, and what's the flare do? It activates Therizinosaurus over here. He sees the flare and gets all angry and comes for Giga. So that's our cue to look at the Therizinosaurus itself, the Sound Slash and Therizinosaurus. This thing is an instant classic. Just an awesome Mattel figure of a species, of a Jurassic species that we've never gotten before. It's got the huge claws, of course. They're painted, which is really fun. And it also has articulation, so you can move them from the shoulder, move them from the elbow, move them from the wrist. So you can do all kinds of really cool attack poses with those claws. And then the legs are also posable, so the back leg, they pose independently. The ankles or the knees move even, which is a really cool thing. Most Jurassic figures don't have movable knees, so that right there is worth noting. And then it also has that action feature that's tied to the tail, so moves all around. And then there's a button on the tail that makes it just cool. It's like a neck motion and a jaw motion. Really nice naturalistic movement. So what's it do? It fights the Giga, right? And while it's being distracted by the Therizinosaurus, T-Rex comes in, raises from the dead, pushes Giga into the claws, just like the movie, and Giga is defeated. Such a cool part in the movie where they he kind of falls off his claws. It's kind of gross the way his body goes off the claws, but super fun too. Memorable death, to say the least. So yeah, this set really lets you do all of it. And then if you pose, you know, or rather pair this epic battle set with a couple of the other sets, of course, there's lots of humans you can get to complete the final scene, but definitely gotta recommend the helicopter because it pairs perfectly with this set. Before we go any further, we got to talk about humans, right? We got Ellie Sattler here. This is the only way to get Ellie Sattler right now for the Dominion line. You can get younger Ellie Sattler as part of the Hammond collection. But as far as her kind of on-screen look in Dominion with this sort of like blue getup and the shoes, you can only get her in this set for now. I don't know if there's any other sets being planned with her. I'm not aware of any, so I had to jump on this set to get her. Here she is. Pretty simple outfit. She does have like a nice little painted belt buckle. She also has little black like detail on her shoes. Yeah, and she's got all the standard articulation that you'd expect. The knees, the hips. She also rotates at the waist. Shoulders articulate, elbows articulate, and the head articulates as well, which is really nice. So get the older Ellie, right? I call her older Ellie because we also have older Alan Grant. We also have older Ian Malcolm. So finally have the whole cast from the Dominion all together. Took a while, right? That Malcolm set just came out, and then of course Ellie you could only get from this battle pack. So it did take a while, but we finally have all three, which is awesome. And then, like, you know, we get these three dinosaurs with Ellie, which is just an added bonus, right? A little pricey, but at least we're finally getting that Ellie figure, and she does look so great next to the original cast. And, you know, throw in the helicopter and you have yourself the whole finale right here, which is just, again, a testament to how awesome Mattel does with the toys. They've covered everything this year. We got the motorcycle from Malta. We have all the Dimetrodons. We even have Owen with, you know, a Parasaurolophus and a lasso. They just hit every single thing they could have hit, which I think is super, super cool. And, you know, this pack is just kind of the latest part of it. Granted, most of it's repacks, which is definitely a bummer, because if you're like me, you've already bought a lot of this stuff. Why wouldn't you have? It's out in stores. It looks cool, and this was so far off. Why would you wait? But I'm a sucker, bought it again to get that Ellie figure. And now I just have a couple extra large figures, which I'm sure I'll find a good home for somewhere, just not on my display shelf. So really cool stuff. Again, Ellie figure exclusive with this set. Made it worth it for me anyway. But if you're looking for a way to get all these dinosaurs in one-stop shop, you can't do worse than this set. It's actually a great deal if you do the math. So really fun stuff. But I think that is all I have for the Epic Battle Pack. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing and kind of quick review and overview of the figures. Again, Tim Collect Jurassic. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.